You are about to enjoy an It Takes Three Network podcast.
Veronica Townsend came by to see me this morning. She wants me to set her up with Neil Roberts.
Good luck.
And she threatened to make Marissa's life a living hell at Harbor if I don't. And she can do it.
Well, we can't give in to threats like that. We don't negotiate with the noopsies.
I know, but Marissa's been through a lot. And all Neil has to do is take her out for dinner tomorrow night.
Well, so what do you want me to do about it? You're the one with the dating service.
Neil isn't a client.
And I'm not an employee.
No, but you are Sandy Cohen, professional persuader. You guys play golf together, and you're guys.
Oh, hey there.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. We're Let's Talk OC, the OC podcast. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Liz.
And it feels so good to be back.
It feels like forever.
I know. It's been about
Right?
2 weeks,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. We are discussing Season 3, Episode 12, The Sister Act. Original air date, January 19th, 2006. Written by Layla Gerstein and directed by Ian Toynton. It's been 2 years since we've seen Caitlin Cooper, and let's just say she's just not into her hairless pony anymore.
No, she's not.
Ooh,
Love it.
hey,
I
Caitlin.
loved all of the previously on were literally everything to do with Caitlin. We mentioned Caitlin 5 times. That was it.
Well, yeah, because they have to give us a clue of like, wait, who?
Right. And even Ryan's like, who are you? Oh.
Right. So for this week's snack, I was inspired by Mini Coop. And it came to me that she reminds me of a Sour Patch Kid.
First
she's
they're sour.
sweet, or first they're sour and then they're
And then
sweet.
they're sweet.
Oh, okay. I did it the other way. I'm like, she's sweet, she's sour,
Either way.
she's manipulative. You can't really read her. You don't know what to expect.
Right.
Kind of like the candy. So I got Liz and I
Very excited.
two different kinds of candies. We have Smart Sweets, the Sour Blast Buddies, and then the Sourlies by Project 7, Sweet and Spicy.
Oh, my mouth is watering. I love sour or gummy things in general. Like, that's my go-to for
I know.
candy stuff. So,
We're not
So
going to eat on air because you know our misophonia. Ooh, listen to that. But I do want Liz and I to try these. I tried one on stories because I was like, ooh, it opened. But let's just try one together.
okay. We
So-
won't chew on
No, we won't
mic,
chew. But this is the Sourlies Sweet and Spicy Chewy. So take one of these. I think my hair is part
In
of the
it?
bag. Mm-hmm. Did you get that spice? Holy shit, there's a kick. You don't have like a chili spice?
No, mine just tastes like mango-y peach.
Okay, so Liz is a champion. And then
Unless I
here's...
just didn't get a good one.
Well, here is just a Sour Patch Buddy. Ooh, sorry for that bang. These are a little bit harder, but the thing about these two, for all my vegan friends out there, or maybe you don't want to do a lot of sugar, the Smart Sweets only have 3 grams of sugar, and there's no gelatin in either one of them.
They're really good.
And I don't do gelatin.
You shouldn't.
Thank you. But a lot of gummy candies are made with gelatin.
Yes, they are. Those are delicious.
They're really good, right? Mm-hmm. Both were bought at Whole Foods. All right. So let's get this show started, shall we, Lissy?
I'm ready.
Okay. So the episode opens and we have Seth and Ryan talking about how things are just going a little bit too well. Seth thought a pimple was coming, but then it turns out it wasn't.
Why can't I have one of those days?
I know.
The pimple is going to come, but then it just goes away.
Every time I think a pimple's coming, oh, it does come.
It comes and then comes in full force. And then you think it's like, okay. And then the next day it's even bigger. So
And usually it brings a lot of friends to the party.
friends, always friends.
And we have a little bit of a gathering. Summer, she got a great SAT score. Marissa's back at Harbor. Some things
are good.
Things are good, but it just doesn't feel right. Now, we get a knock at the door.
There she is.
There she is. Seth and Ryan are taken aback. We have this girl standing there.
An hourglass looking stunner.
She has a belly shirt on. She's like a schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah, she's got that like sexy, even though it's her uniform, it's like the sexy schoolgirl.
And she's like, I went next door and my mom wasn't there. And this guy told me my mail's being forwarded here. And then it hit them like, oh my God, little Coop,
Yeah.
you've grown. And she's like, boobs?
They're like, yeah, you have.
And they're stumbling over their words because they're all of us. We have not seen Caitlin Cooper in 2 years.
2 years.
So she hangs out in the Cohen house and Julie comes in and she's like, oh my God, I cannot believe my daughter's here. Julie's whole thing is she's been trying to protect her.
Right. She's been trying to protect her children in general, but now Marissa knows everything.
Right.
Julie, however, Caitlin still doesn't know.
She's not in the know. I mean, Julie's like, I didn't want her to know about shootings and funerals and public school.
Mm-hmm.
But now Caitlin's home and it's midwinter break.
Right.
So she has some explaining to do.
Mm-hmm.
So Julie brings Caitlin to their new home.
And she's like, oh my God, it's a trailer park.
We live here. And while they're playing catch up, Julie's like, hey, let's get manicures, pedicures. I'll let Kirsten know. She'll understand. And that's when Caitlin gets a mysterious phone call.
Right.
And at this point, we're like, I'm
Right.
curious.
Something's up.
Over at Harbor, we have the Core Four. They're talking about Caitlin. Everybody's talking about Caitlin. And Marissa feels a little amount of guilt because she's tried to keep in touch. But Marissa's
She hasn't been doing a good job.
and also she's been going through some shit.
That too.
And so it's so funny because I love that they keep mentioning that the last time they saw Caitlin, she was obsessed with her hairless pony.
Yeah.
And it's really funny. And then we see Taylor come in.
Oh my God. She cracks me up. She's like, hey, best friends. What are we doing? What are we talking about? Oh my God, Marissa, you're here.
She's like, oh my God. And she gives Marissa the biggest hug.
Marissa's like, oh, hey.
And she sits right in between them. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so glad our group is finally together. It's so sweet.
It's so cute. I'm sure people are very annoyed by it, but I think it's sweet.
Yeah. It also turns out that Marissa hasn't spoken to Johnny.
This part, she goes, oh, Taylor just made me realize I haven't spoken to Johnny. It's like, okay, you don't go to the same school anymore. It's okay if you haven't spoken to him.
And it also hasn't been that long.
Right. And plus, he's getting ready to go on this tour. So why would you speak to him?
Right. So
I'm like, oh, Marissa, here we go.
I know.
Starting.
I know. It's starting. And it's unfortunately like we're brewing.
Continuing.
We're brewing and it's getting bad. But she mentions, like we said, she hasn't spoken to Johnny. And Ryan suggests, why don't you call Bizarro Seth, aka Chili?
Right.
Which is very funny.
Yeah, because I guess he is like Bizarro Seth.
Yeah. And why don't you try to go through him to see what Johnny's been up to? So Marissa calls Johnny. We shoot over and we see Chili being like, hey, you haven't spoken to Marissa.
Right, Johnny's been dodging her calls.
And hey, speak of the devil, your phone's ringing.
Right, here she is.
It's Marissa. And so they have this quick back and forth. And Marissa asks, why are you ignoring me? What's up? And also,
I want you to meet my sister.
okay,
How come?
why?
Why? What is the point?
Why?
And then when we go there, it's so awkward. It's like she forced them to come meet her sister. It's ridiculous.
This part, I literally yelled. And I'm not just
Why?
saying literally to be like one of those people that use literally.
No.
I yelled at the TV, why?
Why? Same. Why? It's not necessary. You're forcing this. You're still forcing it.
It's also, to me, just another excuse and a reason
To see him.
to see him, but it's really a bad
And then
one.
Johnny says, I'm trying to avoid her to make my life more simple.
Yeah.
I need to be away from her, have space.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, Johnny, I yes, I
Yes.
praise you for that because obviously it's hard for you to be around her and you're trying to give yourself space from her. So yes, I praise you for that.
Yeah, I know.
And she's not making it
She's
any
not.
easier.
The Coopers go shopping and they're talking and they're kind of trying to reconnect. And by the Coopers, I mean
Caitlin and Marissa.
Caitlin and Marissa. And Marissa's trying to bond with her. And she's like, I want you to meet my two friends. They get to the diner and they see Chili and Johnny, and it's so awkward, like you said.
Nobody's really excited to see each other. It's so strange.
It's so weird. And they sit down at a table, and then Johnny gets up, and he's like, I'll be right back. And then little Coop, mini Coop, gets up.
Right, because Marissa asks him about, when do you leave for tour? And then they both have different stories.
Right, him and
so
Chili.
He probably got flustered and decided, I have to get out of here. I'm going to go to my car. And then Caitlin follows him. She's going to go to the bathroom, but she follows him outside.
Right, and she asks him, like, how long have you been in love with my sister?
Right, it's obvious, so obvious.
And then, she continues to go with, like, I know you're in love with her. She's taken, but I'm available.
But I'm not, yeah. Little girl.
I feel like she plays such a good little, we don't know her very well yet, right? But I know her and you know her.
Yeah.
She plays a really good teenager.
She's really good at
conniving.
being like a really good bitch. Yeah.
Yeah. So meanwhile, at the Coens, this mysterious boy shows up who we learn is named Justin. And Ryan answers the door and he's looking for Minnie Coop, but Ryan covers for him.
Yeah. He says that she's not there.
Right. And he hasn't seen her
in 2 years. And she was 11.
Right. So then Ryan brings this up to Caitlin. And Caitlin, this is like the beginning of Caitlin's stories.
Yes. Her manipulations.
Right. So the first one she says is that this guy keeps stalking her. And can Ryan handle it? But just please don't tell Marissa.
I'm surprised that she allowed Ryan to go and handle it when she knows she stole the money from him, though. Like, obviously, he was going to say something about it.
Right. I think she doesn't think that too far ahead.
Right. I don't think so either.
And she knows that Ryan, it's funny because it's like it's been 2 years. She knows Marissa and Ryan are together, but maybe she's like, oh, Ryan would want to get on my good side because I'm Marissa's sister,
right.
So he'll do me this favor.
Right, because no one has a relationship with her, which is really sad.
I know. And that really stems from everything that's going on here.
Yep, and makes her who she is.
Yeah. So Ryan agrees he will take care of it because, of course, he will. He's Ryan Atwood.
Yep, of course.
And he goes to meet with Justin, and Justin's like, wait, hold up. She stole $1,500 from my brother's
fraternity.
Yep. And that she ditched him.
Right.
And that she was 16.
Right. So when he found out she was only 14, he was like, oh my God, like I'm in college. This is bad.
Yeah. So then Ryan goes back and brings it up to Caitlin about the money. And this is Caitlin's next story about that Justin's brother is dating her friend Megan. She got pregnant and he doesn't want anything to do with it. So she was helping for the abortion.
Right. She took the money for her.
Right.
And then she goes, call her. I'm like, pick up the phone, Ryan, and call her.
Which, again, Ryan is not going to do because imagine if someone told you that story. You'd be like, oh my God, this is such a sensitive subject.
Yeah.
I'm not going to question you on that.
Not touching it. Nope.
So while Ryan is deciding on how to handle the Mini Coop, Marissa talks to Johnny, and Johnny pretty much says that like he's not going on tour.
Yeah. So he owns up to everything.
And
he says, like, but like, can you get out of my life, though?
Right. And Marissa is like, well, this isn't over. Like, you can apply to college.
He's pushing. It's like, Marissa, just leave.
Can you?
Just and leave.
And he says, like, this isn't your problem anymore. You need to leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm so glad. As much as it hurts him, he needs to have this step. He needs her to get out of his life.
Well, he needs to say it, but like, spoiler.
And he needs to.
It doesn't really go through.
It doesn't, right? It doesn't stick.
Yeah. So obviously Marissa's so upset because imagine being told to get out of I need you to get out of my life.
And especially this person that you keep consistently trying to help.
Yeah.
And then they're like, no, I don't want your help. So just leave. Do
you think this is the first time Marissa's going through something like this and that's why she can't let go?
I suppose.
Like this level of rejection?
Yeah. I mean, I guess throughout her life, she never really had to deal with that.
Like a friend rejection.
Right.
I mean, she dated Luke, but Luke lied to her.
Right.
And he slept together. He cheated on her. So it was like kind of like a form of rejection, except behind her back. Anyways, Luke. Rest in peace, Luke. So obviously Marissa's really upset and she talks to Ryan about it and he's just like, he's trying to be supportive.
He's like, I knew. And the way, and then to me, I'm like, oh shit, Ryan kind of told him to tell her that story too.
Yeah.
He's like, you need to get her back to Harbor any way you know possible. So please help me out, which he didn't really own up to.
No,
But he just said that he did know that Johnny made it up and he was so happy that he did.
yeah. And he does quickly try to like steer the ship of like, listen, your sister's back.
Yeah.
You're working on things with your mom.
Right. Just to have that. It's okay that Johnny doesn't want to be your friend right now.
Right. And you do have a great boyfriend. And she's like,
Yeah, I liked this scene. Sweet.
she's like, right. And this scene is taking place in the trailer. And Marissa, the trailer, first off, is a mess.
Hot mess. I guess because, 3 ladies now living there, which
Right.
is crazy.
Right. And things are everywhere. Marissa's like looking for this brown jacket. And she finds what she needs in Caitlin's suitcase. And what Ryan notices is a bag from her school. And obviously it's empty.
Right. There's something in it.
Yeah. Let's, for just a quick sec, talk about the parents.
Okay. Love
So Veronica Townsend is interested in the
She's-
delicious Neil Roberts.
She's crushing on him. I mean, who wouldn't?
I
He's
mean-
a very successful, handsome doctor who's
And-
just divorced.
Right. And right now we're like liking him because he's sticking up for Julie.
Yeah.
He took in Marissa.
And Julie's liking him too. 'Cause
I
She's
know.
taking an interest in him.
Yeah. So Veronica goes to Kirsten's and pretty much threatens her.
Yeah. She threatens Kirsten, even though we know Kirsten is not Marissa's mother, but she's very close to the family.
Right. So she says to her, she's like, I want you to set me up with Neil. And if you don't, I'm pretty much the head of all extracurriculars at Harbor. I can make it my point that Marissa will not be
Right.
able to join anything.
Right.
And so she's like, you better provide.
And so Kirsten's like, moral dilemma, but I guess I kind of have to do it because she's saving Marissa.
Yeah. And
But
Marissa's
little
gone
does she
through.
know that Julie has a super big crush on him.
I know. And so Kirsten goes to Sandy's office and she's like, I have a really big dilemma and I need your help and I need your professional because you're the professional persuader and I need you to call up Neil. You guys play golf, which I'm like, okay,
When?
when? And if that's the case, it's so weird to me that Neil is so weird towards Seth.
Right.
If
Right. If
him-
he's good friends with the parents.
Yeah. I mean, Sandy's so cool.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to be Sandy's friend?
But Sandy's like, all right, so I'll give him a call. So he calls Neil, which is super funny. And he's like, I don't know if you know Veronica. And he's like, I know every former A-Cup in this town.
I wrote that quote down. I cracked up. That was so funny.
And he asks them, like, can they go out? And Neil's like, I don't know. And Sandy's like, trust me, it'll be horrible.
It would be horrible. And then that's all you have to do. It's for a good cause. It's for Marissa. And he says, oh, well, I really care about Marissa and Julie, so I'll do it.
Like, one and done.
Right.
And also, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember last time, but if you guys are just joining us now, this is the part where Kirsten and Julie have formed their new exclusive dating service, New Match.
And they're having a launch party.
which is taking place at the Cohen's residence. Seth and Summer, they're hanging out at Summer's and they're talking about Taylor. And Taylor comes
Oh my
flying in because she speaks, fluent housekeeper. And she heard through the grapevine that her mom is going to go out with Summer's dad and like, oh my God, we're going to be sisters.
They're going to be sisters. So happy.
Like our parents are dating. I'm going to go pick out which room I want. This
This part cracked me up.
Taylor's like, she's really become,
she's a comedic relief.
yeah, she really is.
She is, yeah.
So Veronica and Neil go on their date and
Neil likey.
they're having a good time.
I mean, Veronica, she's playing it really cool. She's got a cool job. She's very assertive,
Yeah.
very beautiful. So, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, and they're at the date at the club and we see Julie walk in with Caitlin because she wants to take her daughter out. And Julie sees Neil and Veronica on the date.
How awkward.
Right, but Neil doesn't see them. But you can
Right.
tell that Julie's like butthurt.
She's sad about this. She's definitely jealous.
And, out of all the women in the town, you're going to date Veronica.
Right. She's the biggest bitch, and she's the one who was trying to get her daughter, out of Harbor for
Yeah.
good.
And Neil, stood up for them. So it just doesn't make sense.
Right. Yeah, I would feel a little betrayal there.
After the date, Neil and Summer do discuss Veronica Townsend. And Neil says, like, listen, she's a misunderstood woman. And I like her. And you better be nice. And I'm bringing her to the launch party.
Right. And Summer's like, you are?
Like, I can't believe this. And so obviously Summer needs to sabotage it.
Of course.
We know that Julie is very upset about Neil, and she talks to Kirsten about it at the party, and she says, I have romantic feelings for him. And Kirsten didn't know this.
Right. I know. And it was hard for me to remember that she didn't.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, Kirsten, that's your girl's like man. But she didn't know.
Right.
But now she does.
Yeah.
And so she's going to fix it.
She's going to help. So we have a very, very funny scene. We have Summer and Seth in Seth's bedroom. It's the night of the party. Sandy walks in and Kirsten walks in, and they all have a talk, and pretty much they decided they need a plan to take down Veronica.
I love how we open with, no, Seth, you can't give my dad a venereal disease or whatever it is, gonorrhea. What did she say? Genital warts.
Genital warts, yeah. But they decide they're going to do something. We have it in motion. Back at the trailer park, we have little Mini Coop getting ready, and we have another funny, as I said when we first met Gus, we're like constantly gonna have these funny one-liners. And so we have Caitlin saying like, Gus, my mom said I can't open the door for you again even if you do have candy, which is so funny because we have these lines from Gus.
Yeah.
And who it happens to be is Johnny.
Right. He's looking for Marissa. And then Caitlin says, aren't you and everyone else looking for her? So you can tell, like,
she's jealous.
There's definitely a lot of animosity there.
Yeah. And, Johnny's like, I just want to talk to her. And she's like, well, she's not here, but she will be at a party later. Why don't you come to that?
Right. He's like, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. So we get to the party and everything's flowing. We have the drinks, we have appetizers, and Kirsten and Julie, they make their speech. It's really exciting. New match. The only thing worth pursuing is a soulmate, so drink up and flirt. I love this.
Sweet. It's funny hearing Kirsten say, so drink up and flirt, but, whatever.
Good catch. I didn't even think
of
of that.
Like, ooh, too soon.
But I used to be obsessed with the Millionaire Matchmaker.
I loved her too.
Patty, right? Patty's.
Yeah, that's her name.
And I've always wanted to be a matchmaker. Like I've always wanted
Yenta.
I'm a Yenta, right. I always wanted to work in the dating atmosphere and help people find love.
Yeah.
But maybe one day. We could be Julie and Kirsten.
Definitely.
New match 2.0. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the party's happening and Justin and his...
Jasper.
I know. The whole time, like, Jasper, Justin.
Jays, yeah.
Twilight, if you get our reference. Justin shows up with his comrades at the door, and his comrades like, give me the money, bitch. And Ryan is like, hey, you're not coming in here. Caitlin, go to the pool house. And they go to find her, and she obviously is not in the pool house.
And Ryan even says to the guy, how could you get a girl pregnant and then like leave her? And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right. So here's like, we know there's a lie.
We know there's a lie there.
Yeah. So they find her back at the trailer, and Caitlin is, trying to pack up her things, and Marissa catches her in the act. And
she's like, oh, you're going somewhere?
And they talk. And this is where we find out that Caitlin knew about the trailer.
Yeah, and everyone was making fun of her at school.
Because one of her schoolmates' dads owns the trailer park.
Own the lot, yeah.
And they couldn't believe that Julie Cooper Nickel could be moving into a trailer.
Sucks.
It's really sad.
So embarrassing.
I know. And so the actual story is that she did steal the money, but she just stole the money because she wanted to come home.
She didn't have to steal all of it, though.
Like $1,500
If you just wanted to catch a ride to the OC, you just need to what? Like $100, if
right.
that?
Right. Exactly. And so she finally admits to that, and she does give the money back to Ryan.
Right.
And
Ryan makes it right.
But yes, Ryan makes it right. He ends up meeting Justin at the bait shop.
Right. Out of all places.
Do we have this guy on speed dial? Like, how did you know? I guess from Caitlin, right?
I guess.
But he gives him back the money, and Justin's so surprised that she didn't even come to talk to him.
Yeah, he's like hung up on it.
Yeah, because he's in love with her.
Yeah, Ryan's like, oh shit, you've got it bad. And he's like, oh, she's an amazing girl.
But be careful of her.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. So back at the party, we are witnessing the takedown of Veronica. So let's go back to that. Veronica and Neil are talking.
Getting flirty. They're going to have like a nightcap together.
And so Seth approaches Taylor and whispers in her ear
Something.
and we see Taylor react.
Yeah.
Very like shocked and like, oh my God. So Taylor runs over to her mom, tells her mom the secret, and Veronica's like, oh, I have to go. Taylor's not feeling well.
And then Taylor's like smiling.
Yeah, but she's also like, we have to go. And so Summer's like, is all you told her was that my dad voted for John Kerry?
Which cracked me up. And then he's like, yeah. And she believed it. And then she's like, you didn't tell her that.
He's like, you didn't tell him he has genital warts. It's very funny. It was a very comical.
It was funny.
Yeah. But what's really sweet that came of this is Neil ends up asking Julie to
because
dinner.
Sandy says, I think there's someone else here that might, have an interest in you. And so he does go and ask Julie to dinner. And I was like, yes.
Sweet.
She's so goddamn freaking gorgeous. Every time I see her.
Julie?
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
cannot get over it.
I know. I love her. Ryan and Marissa talk about Justin and how everything's been settled. And he says, I know what it's like to fall for a Cooper girl.
I loved this scene. And from the beginning, I never really was like a big Ryessa, whatever their ship name is. But at that moment, I was like, oh man, that's so sweet.
Same. I felt the same way.
Yeah.
Because Ryan, when he was talking to Justin, you could see him being like, oh man, like you got it
You
bad.
fell for a Cooper. I know what that's like.
And I also feel you. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that. I was like, yeah, my heartstrings.
I know. It was a really sweet moment. To ruin the sweet moment, but I guess fixed the situation. Johnny does end up showing up to the party.
Right.
And
He does apologize.
They have like this kind of sweet mutual exchange of like, we both have our lives happening, but we should keep in touch with one another.
Don't be strangers, which is like, okay, this makes sense.
This is normal. He did say, I missed you,
Yeah.
which I was like,
I mean, he just misses her presence in his life.
yeah.
So not necessarily in a romantic way because nothing they ever done was romantic. He just misses Marissa.
Yeah, but it's also, I've been there when you miss someone because you really like them.
Yeah.
And he's trying to detox from her.
Right. And she was not making it easy. And now he's come to terms with like, we'll be friends,
Right.
but he's always going to want more than that.
Yeah. And while I enjoyed this whole exchange, I enjoyed it up until the fact she's like, oh, he mentions Caitlin and he's like, she looks so bored. And she's like, yeah, do you think you could take her home?
Yeah. Like she doesn't even know him.
Right.
It's so awkward.
Yeah.
You take her home.
You take her home. Or
Don't
you'd be like,
make her, not that I guess she full throttle trusts Johnny, but like you don't send her in a car with a teenage boy. Like
and you're
no.
also just using him.
Right. That too. Like she needs to go home. Can you take her on your way out since you came here all this way?
Can you do me a solid?
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I didn't like it.
So then poor Johnny's like driving. He's like so annoyed that that Caitlin's in this car.
Yeah, and also he's not going to say no to Marissa.
No, of course
we know
not.
that. And so Johnny's left with Caitlin, and I'm sure Johnny has picked up on these flirtatious, bad vibes.
Oh, he knows for sure.
And so he's trying to be like really respectful.
And he was.
He was. And he's trying to just, get her home safe. And she's trying to be all manipulative, and she's like, pull over.
He's like, come on. She's like, I don't want ice cream.
Right.
Who says no to ice cream, first of all? Get the ice cream and then go in the water.
Horny teenagers. So he pulls over, and she runs out. It's nighttime,
and I
mind
feel
you.
so bad for Stumpy because he's got like that bad knee,
Oh
and
my
so he's
God,
like,
Gimpy, you're right.
So he's like, wait. And she's like, come on. And I'm like, this kid's not going to like float in the ocean. He can barely like stand for a long time.
I know. It's very inconsiderate, Caitlin.
You're very inconsiderate. I mean, granted, she doesn't know anything that happened, but
Right. But
still.
you would think, and I would hope that when Marissa and her were shopping, that she would fill it like, oh, these are my friends from public school.
I'd hope she did.
Johnny went through this surgery. Let me fill you in.
Yeah.
But she starts stripping. She's like, let's go in the water for a dip. And
At
then,
like 10 o'clock at night.
yeah, and that's the last that we see. That's how the episode ends.
Yeah, that's how it ends.
It's quite the return for a character we haven't seen
Oh, yeah.
ever. Really,
Ever.
you
Yeah,
know?
because she's a different actress. So,
Yeah.
yeah, she's something else.
The people have lots to say, so let's take
I'm
a break,
excited.
and we'll get into
yay.
our second half.
That's a burn.
So on break, we were eating more of our snack.
Yeah, because Michelle keeps getting ones that are very spicy, and I haven't. And now the last two I had were up there. Yeah, very good.
The sour leaves, the sweet and spicy ones, it's watermelon and mango with a spicy lime seasoning.
Yeah. So the mango ones are phenomenal. They're delicious.
So good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Caitlin Cooper. All right, so let's get into some trivia. And we're going to start off with our girl.
Tishy.
And we're talking about Tishy. We're talking about our girl Tish, Letitia _Dominique. Hey, ladies, welcome back. Here is my trivia. When Caitlin Cooper, played by Shailene Woodley, leaves in season 1 to head off to boarding school, she is 11 years old.
Right, which is a very young-looking 11.
Agreed. When she returns in season 3, she is played by Willa Holland, who is 15.
Oh, she's supposed to be 15?
I thought they said 14.
I thought she was 14.
Yeah.
Even so, that's 3 years.
Right.
Ish.
So she aged 4 years in about 2 years. See, the way I did it to make sense for myself, I'm like, she was 12 and now she's 14.
Right.
So, well, actually, she will be 15. Because
soon
situations happen and evolve with life. Okay. Shailene Woodley did an interview where she talked about her role on the show. When asked about any disappointment over the recast, Shailene responded that I was 11 and I was on a guest recurring character or whatever. My character went to boarding school, and when they decided to bring her back, they actually re-auditioned me.
Oh, wow.
To bring her back, but I didn't go through puberty until late, so there was no weirdness when Willa Holland got it because she's so obviously right for the role.
Totally. Oh, I love that.
And I was so obviously not. I did not know this, so this was awesome to read.
Yeah, because you just think that she's recasted.
Yeah.
Who knew that they actually like, oh, Shailene, we would love to have you back for this.
Right. Layla Gerstein wrote this along with 3 more episodes, and she wrote for Gossip Girl as well. In 2011, she created Heart of Dixie, which starred
that's Rachel,
Nielsen. Awesome stuff.
We have a couple listeners that watched that show. So
I watched like the first couple of episodes. I enjoyed it, but I don't know why I didn't keep going.
Yeah.
Just one of those that just didn't
one of those shows.
Stay with. We're going to go over to at AAW3115 on Instagram. So sweet. She sent us her comments like 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
So thank you so much. Or maybe it was like a week ago. But anyway, we got it and I didn't want it to go untalked about. Untalked about? Liz is like, Michelle, shut up. Okay. Hey, ladies. Hope you're enjoying your break. Wanted to weigh in on this episode, The Sister Act. The return of Caitlin Cooper.
Yes.
First of all, I'm really not a fan of this character. I think she's conniving and manipulative, and her voice is kind of annoys me.
Okay.
However, I do think Willa Holland is a perfect cast for her.
100% perfect. Yeah.
She looks like she could actually be Marissa's sister.
I think that too. I think her and Misha have very similar like bone structure.
Yeah.
And I think they're similar looking.
Agreed. And looks similar to both Jimmy and Julie.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I also think her mannerisms are similar to Marissa's and the way she acts for sure. More Julie, but with a little bit of Jimmy. As Seth said about her stealing, she is Jimmy Cooper's daughter.
I love that.
It's so funny. It's in her blood. I also thought it was great how the show played into the fact that she hasn't been around for basically 2 seasons. I appreciate that they didn't just pretend she's always been there.
Right. And but they have brought her up on multiple occasions. Like, she's still around. Don't forget about Caitlin.
Yeah.
But now we actually see her.
Yeah. It's one of the things I love about the OC is that the writers and characters kind of call themselves out and say what the audience is thinking sometimes.
Right.
And it's awesome. And I agree to that.
Yes.
Again, in this episode, we see Ryan saving the day and more annoying Johnny and Marissa interactions. Although I was hoping he finally said to her that he needed her to leave Newport Union so he could essentially get over her, but the moment of strength was short-lived. Here are my questions for this episode. I have a few with all this extra time to think.
Oh.
What do you girls think of the age jumping that happens in the OC? There's Caitlin, who seems to be like 9, maybe 10 in the first season, then is all of a sudden almost 15. And then the core 4, whom I think were juniors at the start of season 1, but then some become sophomores.
Oh, they did?
I thought they were sophomores, but I know we've had this conversation before.
Yeah. I know. And we have the same conversation with like Gossip Girl too. It's what the peeps do. You know, they like to keep their storylines, even though the audience is like, wait, this doesn't make sense. So then you kind of just ignore it.
Yeah. And it's, I'm sure you start your characters one way and you're like, oh, we got picked up. So we have more time.
Right. So now you're like, wow, there can still be 16.
I mean, I don't know what the inspiration was for bringing Caitlin back. And maybe it's just to add another sibling, another storyline.
Right. And I think how the season progresses, maybe they felt like adding her was the way to go because they kind of already know what's going to happen the way everything plays out.
Right.
So maybe they're like, all right, more of a, family.
Yeah.
And then keeping up with the Joneses too. Like we have mentioned her so much. It's nice to see her like in the flesh.
Yeah.
Marissa's sister that she never talks to.
Right.
So maybe that's
and Jimmy's gone.
And Jimmy's gone, so it's like, all right, Marissa needs family,
Yeah. Does the budding relationship between Julie and Neil surprise you?
No, I'm all here for it.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me though.
Yeah, Julie doesn't really seem to have a type. Her guy choices are literally all over the place.
It's 100% true. Yeah.
Do you think Caitlin actually likes Johnny, or is he just someone to occupy her time? And is she just doing this to make Marissa jealous?
I don't think it's to make Marissa jealous. I think it's just to, yes, occupy her time now that she's broken up with this Justin character and she needs the attention. And she can very well see that Johnny has something for Marissa. So she's like, well, Marissa always gets the attention. Why don't I get the attention? He seems to like a Cooper, so he could like me too. I think she's just craving the attention of any male. I think she would do that to Ryan. I think she would do it to Seth. She would do it to anyone.
I fully 100% agree with you. Next question is a season 3 overall question. Which episode do you think has been the most critical in setting up the storyline of season 3?
Oh.
Thus far.
Oh. I feel like I'm being quizzed.
I know.
I'm like, what? Oh. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of like everything that happened with Kirsten, but like that doesn't really have to do with like in the full spectrum of season 3. Like that's such a small, insignificant portion of it.
I think I'm actually going to say this episode.
Okay. I think you could be right in that aspect.
Because we are now introduced to Little Coop, Mini Coop. We see, like, obviously there's been this buildup of Johnny.
Right.
However, Marissa and Johnny now have reached this mutual, like, we know something's there. They've reached, like, okay, we're not going to be strangers. Marissa's back at Harbor.
Yeah. So now everything's kind of back to where it started. And now just the addition of Johnny being in her life.
Right.
Which she obviously doesn't want to give up because all she does is talk about how she doesn't want to lose him and she cares about him and the friendship. So, like, I think once she met Johnny is, like, literally where this season kicks off.
Yeah. I will agree to that, too. And also, just because of Caitlin and now with Johnny.
Right. That then things build with that,
and
too.
And what's to come, and then what happens, and then what spirals into...
Which we'll talk about after dark. But
right. This is a really good after dark.
Yeah.
Let's come back to this.
Definitely.
Final question is an OC after dark question.
Oh, there you go.
So I will save...
we'll save that question for later.
Yeah. So if you guys know After Dark,
Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we got a new person.
Hello, person.
Reaching out to us at the OC County.
What? It's an OC account?
Yeah, and it's so cool. They sent us so much, and I'm so excited. So thank you at the OC County. Hey, ladies, happy stream night.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed the Sister Act. Julie showing Mini Cooper the trailer is priceless. Season 3 Julie in general.
Yeah, tongue twister.
Is priceless.
She is.
So I did my homework the other day. Picking top 5 was easy peasy as my love for these crazy characters continues to grow. Same. Picking my bottom, however, became more complicated than I'd ever anticipated.
Wow.
So I cheated. I tied these people by disliking them for the exact same reasons. Hope you get a kick out of it.
I'm excited.
Spot the similarities. Okay. Series faves are Sandy, Julie, Ryan, Anna, Taylor.
Great choices.
Those are really good choices.
Yeah.
And these evil chaps are the ones I'd throw into Azkaban for being narcissistic, obnoxious, manipulative, and so bloody self-created, self-centered. They make me want to skip scenes.
Wow. Okay.
Rebecca Butthole / Matt Rambunctious.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Lindsay Garbage Oliver Trash.
Interesting.
Very funny. Trey Asshole Dean Dickass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean Dean Hess. Dawn Abandoner and Haley Never There. This is so good. Question for you both. Would you watch a series with the Cooper woman as the main family?
So Julie, Marissa, Caitlin. Would I watch a series? I mean, maybe if it like spun off from the beginning of this show, just because I love how Julie has developed and Marissa too. Obviously, we're just meeting the new Caitlin, so I can't really vouch for her, but I would watch like a spin-off of just the Coopers.
It could be called the Coopers.
Just the Coopers.
Remember hanging with
Mr. Cooper. Hanging with Mrs. Cooper.
I think if the OC was like, instead of the Coens being the main and they were the side family and we
it would
opened
probably
up,
just as funny, to be honest.
I think it would be really good.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of drama there because Julie brings the drama, and especially with Jimmy's shit.
But also like Julie brings like the lightness too, like with her like, really funny comments. So I think it would be funny to like watch the like demise of Julie, and then she goes to the trailer parks and like everything with Gus, like that stuff's really funny, but it's also really heavy. And then you have like the Coens on the outside that are like always the good Coens, and like they never fail at anything. Like I feel like that would be a good show.
Yeah. And we could just start the morning with Julie instead of the Coens.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, Marissa's a main character. The
Right.
show has very much a lot of storylines are focused
are
on
the
Marissa.
Coopers? Yeah.
They then send some things they want us to talk about in After Dark.
After Dark, you got it.
It's pretty great. I can't wait to show it to you.
I'm so excited.
Thank you at the
OC County.
OC County.
Thank you. Welcome.
Welcome. We're going to go over to our girl at Muse Chick. Here we go.
Here we go.
Just want to make sure I'm starting from the right date.
I know, because she sends so many.
I know, she's so great. Okay, here we are. Poor Ryan. Why is everyone always telling him secrets?
It's so true, though. Since
It's so
day
true.
one, everyone's like, let me give my secret to Ryan. He'll keep it. And this poor kid's always got secrets.
Well, he doesn't talk very much, and
No, he
just
doesn't
keeps
do
it
that
in.
either.
I was happy to see Julie and Kirsten have their launch party and be so happy.
Yeah.
Love the quote about pursuing a soulmate. Yes, Marissa put Johnny and Caitlin together. Great idea, said no one ever. All she did was lie about her age, so it means she's into older guys. Parentheses, was that Jasper from Twilight?
Yes, it is Jasper from Twilight.
And now clearly she has a crush on Johnny. Taylor and her Taylorisms, I love her. She was great in this episode.
Love her.
She's a bitch on wheels. We don't negotiate with the noopsies. Sandy is my MVP for those quotes. Were you surprised at this time Marissa did not get angry at Ryan for knowing that Johnny lied? She just looked shocked.
Yes, actually, I thought she was going to get mad at him, but she kind of just brings it down real quick.
He really just circled back like, hey, your sister's home.
Yeah, she's like, you're right. I'm like, oh, so we're not going to like fight about this? Okay, I'm good.
And I
about
felt
it.
like this was a big deal. And maybe it goes back to what you said, not to point at you. I'm like, let me point at you. But you said like, maybe she really did want to get back to Harbor. Remember you said that?
Yeah, internally.
Internally. And so is she really going to fight Ryan on this because she really wanted this in the end?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you expect Ryan to tell Marissa right away about Caitlin, considering he always seems to keep people's secrets? Did you expect him to tell?
I didn't, but I'm glad that he did.
Yeah.
She could tell right away that he was holding something in. She's like, spill it.
Yeah.
He's an open book with his face.
I know, it's funny. It's like he can keep secrets. Like he's good at like keeping things under wrap. But if you need to get something out, he will.
Yeah.
You can get it out of him.
Right. And it's Marissa. Like, you're in a relationship.
Right.
This is her family. She could be in trouble.
And he cares.
And he cares about both of them.
Last question. Do you believe in soulmates?
I know Michelle does.
Oh.
How
How did you know that? I told you that?
You've told me many times throughout the years that you have like, you don't believe in like just one person can be your soulmate, like multiple people, like friendships, like I'm your soulmate can be your soulmate, you know?
I agree, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think I do.
Yeah.
I think that you can love a lot of different people,
Yeah.
whether you think that you were like destined to be friends or be in love with that person. I don't know about that, but I think you can love multiple people at different points and love them differently.
Yeah.
But no to answer your question.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you answered for me.
Yeah,
so.
sorry. I mean, if you want to elaborate on that.
No. That is how I feel. I feel
It's a
like
beautiful
we
thing.
have different soul connections with different people, and I think there's a reason meaning behind it. I mean, I feel like I have met people in my life, and I instantly feel a magnetic energy, and it has nothing to do with like, oh my God, I have the hots for you.
Right. No.
Because it's male or female.
Mm-hmm.
And I truly feel like that's our souls connecting.
So sweet. I love it.
Does it sound corny?
A little bit, but I like it.
It's how I truly feel. That's a
do
great
you,
question.
Vic? Do you believe
Yes.
in soulmates?
Let us know. Last but certainly not least is our friend at Del_Vasto.
Coming in hot with them questions.
So good. He sent us stuff for our Riverdale Patreon exclusive podcast, RiverPod. Okay. Hey, happy recording night.
The same thing.
Here are my comments and questions for this week's episode. I also have a question for After Dark that I will post at the end.
Yes.
Love this.
This is so much fun, guys.
I know. I love it. I love that it took Caitlin a whole 2 seconds to figure out that Johnny is in love with Marissa.
Yeah, right? Open book. His face says it all.
But yet it took Marissa multiple episodes and him telling her while he was drugged up before she clued in.
I just want to say I made a mention to write when Chili says, Marissa, do I have to spell it out for you? I guess I do. I'm like, yes, Chili, you're literally every one of us. You fucking have to spell it out for her because she's so dense to this.
Oh, seriously.
Yes.
Yes. My favorite quotes were when Seth said, I told you she has abused puppy syndrome. If you show her the tiniest bit of affection, she's going to follow you around for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Talking about Taylor. And then Summer later saying she is going back to the pound.
Yeah.
While Taylor was annoying this episode,
Aww.
I can totally relate with sometimes being extra needy with new friends.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You remember like having friend crushes?
Yeah, like people that you want to be around more and like want to hang out with more.
And they like send you a text and you're like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
like we're talking. What was my last friend crush? I have to think about that. I couldn't decide on an MVP because no one really stood out.
Yeah, same. My MVP was so hard.
I agree with you. I had a lot of trouble. I liked how Ryan was being the mediator and trying to diffuse the situation with Caitlin and that guy. Shittiest is still Veronica. Threatening to make Marissa's life miserable is very childish and petty.
Yes, agreed.
Questions. Are you happy with the actress switch for Caitlin, or would you have preferred Shailene Woody to reprise the role?
No, I mean, we talked about it before. I think, as Shane Lee said, like she didn't develop. So nothing against her, but Willa is definitely that perfect badass. She plays this role so well. She's played this a lot of times in the past and in the future from this point on. But no, I think she's perfect for it.
You know, I know. And I've never thought twice about it. I knew it was a different actress,
Yeah.
obviously, but I was never like, oh man, I wish I would have kept. Kind of
Right.
like in Roseanne with the two Beckys. I kind of just accepted.
You just accept it for what it is.
Yeah. If you were in Summer's position, what would you do to prevent your parent from seeing someone who is a horrible person?
I mean, Summer does say she is a horrible person. And then she treats Taylor like shit. And Neil's like, well, you know, you better be nice to her because I'm going out with her again. Like, he didn't really take what she said to heart. I don't know what I would say,
Like,
though.
what would you do? I feel like as a 16, 17, 18-year-old,
Right. Putting myself at that age.
my parent would be like, deal.
Yeah. That's it.
I mean, I don't know if I would go to the extent, like my sister would do what Seth did,
Yeah.
like spreading the general
Yeah, she would.
good awards comment. I would never do that.
No. I don't know what I would do. I think I would just like
give an attitude.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
just be really sassy at all times.
Yeah.
Especially when they come in. I'd
Right.
be like, trying to
Or,
take
like,
my mom's
snub.
spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking the time to read mine and everyone else's comments and questions. It's nice to hear what the Let's Talk OC community has to say about each episode.
Love you. Thank you.
That's all I ever wanted.
Yeah,
guys.
all we want to do is talk about your questions and comments.
And also, I mean, whether we were doing this podcast or whether it's just Liz and I'm going to talk about OC ad nauseum, and it's just
Definitely.
happy that there are people who entertain it.
Right. You guys love the OC and like makes us want to talk about it that much more.
Yeah, and it's just such an awesome outlet to
Yeah.
return to. He sent After Dark questions, which we will revisit when we go there. So that is all for
Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for
guys are
sending them.
Great. We love you.
Yes.
What would you like to go to, Lissy?
Fashion.
Fashion. Yeah.
Julie's crushed velvet top. I loved that crushed velvet top in the trailer. I think it was.
I really liked Taylor's brown dress at the party.
Yeah, her hair looked really good too.
And I love Marissa's striped dress.
I loved that dress. I also liked Marissa's white like peasant shirt with the green knitted vest over it. And then I don't know if it was the same shirt. I don't think it was, but it was like a tank top and it was like almost completely sheer.
Like the pink cami?
No, it
different.
was white. When she was getting dressed up with the jacket on over it, I was like, oh girl, that's scandalous. But like it would still work today, I think.
I mean, I loved seeing Ryan's leather jacket.
Always make a note to Ryan's leather jacket. I loved Caitlin's black tight dress with the boots when she was going to meet Johnny and Chili. I was like, damn girl, you look good.
And she had little guitar earrings.
Yes, I loved those.
It was cute, but also just make her look young.
Yeah,
At that age, you know?
right. Yeah,
I actually really liked Seth's sweater at the party. It would kind of was like the color of pea soup, but I felt it was very fitting on him.
pea soup, Seth.
Yeah.
I really liked Marissa's super like curled hair.
What did you think about her blowout? Just looked different.
Yeah, it's like they kept her. I don't know if her hair is naturally straight or if it's
don't
naturally
know.
curly, but it made it look like it was naturally curly there.
Yeah.
But in some angles, they didn't really like put the bangs in with it. I didn't like as much, but like in the first couple of scenes with her hair really curly, I really liked it.
It looked like
And darker.
when I went to Dry Bar and got the Mai Tai. That's what my hair looked like.
Oh.
I was like, oh, it looks much better on Misha Barton.
Oh, I'm sure you looked cute. Shanna got the Mai Tai like for her bachelorette.
I know, and it looked totally different.
It was like beachy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's everyone's hair, I guess.
Right. I think that's all I have for fashion.
Me too. Quotes?
Yeah.
Things are going way too well over here.
Do I know Veronica Townsend? I know every former A-cup in this town.
I loved that quote. And then even just in the first scene after he says things are going way too well over here, he goes, it's going to be a knocking on the door, a knocking.
I also love when Seth says, I love how people just come in now. No more of that useless back and forth to the door. Because it's true. Again, this is another thing they're addressing, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
We got sisters, lies, and bosoms.
Julie, I'll be okay, Kiki. I'm like the Gulf region. At this
Yeah.
point, one more hurricane?
I know. I've always felt so bad for Juju.
I
I
know.
love when she says, and Caitlin is me. Like Marissa is Jimmy and Caitlin is me. Like, yes, I guess she is.
Yeah.
It's Tiffany Blue.
Yeah, and before that, she says, we're more like refugees.
Yes, I loved it. There was a lot of good quotes. We don't negotiate with noobsies. That cracked me up.
I speak fluent housekeeper.
Sandy, you said that one.
Just when Johnny said, it's not your problem anymore.
Yeah. We are not starting a rumor that my dad has genital warts.
I also, when it was a kitchen scene that happened, Seth walks in and Ryan's about to drink a cup of coffee and he's like, you seem
like, "Scooch."
pensive. Yeah,
Scoot
scoot
over.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that scene too.
It's very funny.
I think that's it.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Good quotes this episode.
Just some added trivia. Like we said, Willa Holland plays the new Caitlin Cooper and Jackson Rathbone plays Justin. Some music in this episode. We had Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, Gold Spot, Living in Black and White, The Funky Lowlives, APM, Fontaine, The Rakes, DJ Harry, and Bebel Gilberto. I might have butchered that, but that's okay. Okay. Do you know how to say it?
No.
Okay.
So that was funny. I might have butchered it, but that's okay.
It's okay. It is what it is. I'm human.
Yes.
All right. So your MVP, you said you struggled.
I struggled a lot because I felt everyone was equally likable.
Yeah.
but then no one really stood out as super shitty either. So my MVP was tough, but I think I'm just going to go with my gut and then give a blue ribbon.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, Julie.
Hey, girl. Why did you pick Julie?
I just felt like she stood her own, and yes, she had to come clean with Caitlyn, but at least everything is out in the open. And then she was ballsy enough to just like own her feelings and say to Kirsten, like, hey, you know what? I kind of have a crush on him. Like, that's a lot to say.
That's why I chose her.
I mean, I get like girlfriends, you talk, and that's the first person that you tell when you have a crush on someone. So it's like, oh, I have a crush and I'm admitting to it. But then the way when Neil comes over to her and she's like, where'd your date go? I was like, oh, petty.
But like,
But I get
nothing
it.
less.
She's jealous, though. She's jealous.
The exact same reasons, and
Yeah.
just her dealing. I guess how she's been. Oh, she finally told Marissa. I mean, a couple episodes back, and now that Caitlin's home, she's warming, bringing Caitlin in and being like, "This is how we are. I'm sorry."
Yeah, like she's just accepting the. I mean, obviously, she's not accepting it to the fullest because she wants to have her business flourish so that she can get out of this trailer park.
Goals,
but yeah, so she has goals, but she's also like come to terms with like, all right, I live here now. I'm gonna work on it and just be better for my family.
Yeah, and like you said, just the fact that she owned up, like, I actually have feelings for Neil, like romantic feelings.
And
I was like, okay, Julie.
Yeah, I was proud of her. I had a blue ribbon, and y'all gonna clock me on it, but it's Johnny. I almost picked him initially for my MVP, but I felt like my reasoning is just not worth it.
I want to hear it.
So I just initially felt like I was so proud of him for like saying to Marissa, like, hey, you're too much. Enough is enough. I think you need to go, step out of my life for a little bit so I can like heal. But then again, also it's selfish too. And he does say that to her, like, don't you realize like I wasn't doing it for you. I was doing it for me, trying to get you out of Newport Union. I couldn't think of the school name.
Yeah, but even that it's selfish, it's like you need to take care of yourself. And this is just, it's not healthy to
so unhealthy
be in love with someone who doesn't feel the same way back.
Right. So that's why I praised him.
Yeah.
Initially. Then later on when he says like, I miss you, I'm like, pump the brakes though. But he's Johnny. So I can't fault him in that anymore.
No, I would give praise to Johnny too. And also the fact that now you have to fucking deal with Caitlyn.
Yeah, now it's like another headache that Marissa's throwing on you.
And it's like he said to you a day ago, I need to take a step back. I need you out of my life. Then they reconcile. And so Marissa's like, oh, wait, let me give you my baggage. Can you take care of my sister?
It's so true. It's so freaking true.
Poor Johnny, actually.
Yeah, poor Johnny. So I had to give him a little nod,
Yeah. I feel with the shittiest, I struggled a little bit because I felt like everybody who was the shittiest, quote unquote, you understand why?
Yeah.
Because it's who they are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's your shittiest? Ready?
3, 2, 1, Veronica.
Yeah. I also thought Caitlyn, I'm like, she's so messed up.
No, but I
everything.
get why she is the way she is.
But Veronica's just conniving.
Veronica's just shitty. She's shitty all around.
Yeah.
And then just, because the guy's got genital warts, you're really going to dump him like on the spot like that?
Well, if your daughter whispered that to you.
No, I don't. I guess I would have to say, yeah, my daughter's sick and she wants to go home.
Or maybe continue the night at the party, but then be like,
just be like,
it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
We're not gonna like have the hanky panky together.
Right.
Yeah.
Patron of the week?
Yay!
It's patron of the week.
It's patron of the week. It's patron of the week. Who will it be? It's patron of the week.
This week I chose our new friend, Logan's friend, Alexis, aka Lexi, as I called her, lovely Lexi, because she has been so lovely in this past week that we're getting to know her. And she sent us a great follow-up email letting us know who she is and what she's about. We're so thankful for Logan for her sending her our way, and we're excited to get to know you, and we hope that you enjoy being with us. We hope that you enjoy the show. She's a longtime Gossip Girl lover. She has seen the OC and she has seen One Tree Hill, so it's like she's perfect for the network.
She's amazing.
So lovely, Lexi. Can't wait.
Alexis, do you watch Schitt's Creek?
You seem to have good taste in television.
Yeah, but also there's a character named Alexis.
Oh.
And she has a song, A Little Bit Alexis.
Oh my God.
And she performs it and it's fantastic. And now every time I hear the name Alexis, I sing the song and I just think about Alexis.
Yeah. Alexis is my sister's middle name, actually.
I know.
Yeah.
Your sister's
I
invite
always
is on my
forget
fridge.
that that's her middle name. We never like use it. So,
Yeah.
you know. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis.
All right, let's see.
I'm closing my book. I'm ready for that.
Oh, she's ready. She's getting all settled.
I'm getting all settled.
You gonna cross your hands?
Yes.
Ooh, ooh.
I am. I'm
Crisscross
so excited.
applesauce legs. Okay, so here is the haiku. I don't know why my voice is
We just got really.
Here we go. Okay, here's the haiku for season 3, episode 13, The Pot Stirrer.
The pot stirrer. Oh God.
Minnie Coop's birthday.
Yeah.
Some remember, some forget.
Oh.
Let's take the edge off.
Oh shit. So she's turning 15, Caitlin.
Correct.
I'm assuming Julie forgets that it's her birthday, just because that's a Julie thing to do. Not trying to knock her, but she's got a lot of shit going on right now, and I feel like she probably forgot that it was her birthday. Maybe multiple people forgot that it was her birthday, and she needs to take the edge off with a little alcohol, just because she's so upset that everyone forgot her birthday.
You're very, 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 very warm.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you get a really spicy one again?
No, I'm
Okay.
I'm responding to you.
Okay, yeah. That's just what I could predict would happen. Truly, from my memory, have no idea. But this, from watching the show, second time around, third season in, I could predict that it would go that way, just based off your haiku.
Thank you.
Okay, very good.
That was really good.
Thank
What
you.
do you think in terms of everybody else? Like Seth and Summer, what
Seth
are they
and
doing?
Summer, yeah, everyone's pretty like lackluster. Like even Seth and Sandy and Kirsten, they're just like, I'm positive all the time. It's like really boring at this point.
They went through a lot
They
of
went
shit.
through a lot of shit, and I get that. This is a very Marissa heavy season,
Mm-hmm.
so I understand why we're focusing just on that. And the whole Johnny thing is so exhausting, and the Ryan love triangle, whatever. But Seth and Summer are really just been like the sidekicks. They haven't had any of their shit stirred up, so someone has to get in to where are they going? They're going home. Don't tell me Brown. No, they're not going to Brown.
Yeah.
Is it Brown?
Seth and Summer?
Yeah.
Right. That's their
So one
shooting
person has to get in there. They have to have the drama with that. So that will be coming soon. I'm sure Caitlin's just going to stir up shit with everyone. She's like, I'm not just going to leave my sister. I'm going to stir up shit with everyone.
Why not?
Why not? Because I'm here. I'm in town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just my light predictions.
So good.
Okay, good.
So good, so good, so good. It's tough because we're at the point where things are, it's like,
They're like, where do we go from here?
but also,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
we're going,
Straight down on the roller coaster.
yeah. Yeah. Good stuff, Lizzie.
Well, thank you.
As always, thank you so much to everyone who listens to us, who sends your questions and comments. We love it.
Super thankful.
If you have anything to say, any comments or concerns, or again, questions for the episodes, you can email to us at letstalkoc@gmail. We're Let's Talk OC on all the social medias. So now that you're listening, it's Monday. If you head on over to our network's Instagram, that's at It Takes 3 Network, we are giving away a free Marissa shirt.
Pretty awesome.
The classic, black shirt with her face on it, free Marissa. And all of the contest details will be there. We want to know, whether you hate her or you love her, there's a memorable scene.
Definitely.
So let us know your memorable scene. And again, that's on our network's Instagram page. I'll put it in the show notes. But one of you can win a free Marissa shirt. And we're teaming up with everythingtheoc.com. They're
awesome.
amazing. They're awesome. They have such cool stuff. They're really your source on the internet.
Yeah.
For all things
everything
OC. If you're interested in learning more about us, you can check out our Patreon, ittakes3network.com. We have behind the scenes up there. We put all our episodes up a day early. We also have an exclusive podcast on Riverdale. So if that floats your boat, check out our Patreon, ittakes3network.com. And I'm happy to be back. Happy March.
Yeah. Oh my God. Happy March. This month, February was so quick. March just feels like it's going to go even quicker.
Yeah. And we'll catch you next week. Bye. Let's do this after dark.
We should make an After Dark song.
We need an After Dark song. I'll hit up our
Our
in-house
music department.
music. Yeah. Okay.
Husband.
So, Del Vasto.
I'm ready for these questions. I'm
Del
so
underscore
excited that you
Vasto.
guys are sending us After Dark
I
questions. It makes it
know.
even better.
Because we have a lot of, OGers.
OGers.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think they initially plan on bringing Caitlyn back, or did they do this because of how the season ends? We kind of talked about this.
I feel like they brought her in because they know they're going to kill Marissa. We can't just have Julie with no children.
I wish I knew, and maybe someone knows, and I could research it too. I could research it. I shouldn't be like so lazy. But I don't really remember when they decided we're killing Marissa.
I've heard rumors that from day one.
Really?
That was a long time back.
Yeah, because there were rumors that, I know it's not true because Josh has shut it down, that, Misha wanted to write herself off. And
Right. She wanted to leave.
yeah. So, I don't know. He also said, I can't wait until episode 14
Okay, next week. Oh, no, 2 weeks.
because it's 2 more until the end of Johnny.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Johnny dies in 2 episodes.
Thank God.
I wonder how we'll feel, though.
I think I'm going to be super sad because it's
Me
really
too.
devastating.
It's really devastating.
Yeah.
And like we've said, to lose 2 young people.
It's awful.
Is that us being adults?
Yeah, that is it. That is us being adults. But you guys that have watched it in real time, that you're our age, how do you feel? Because watching it, you're like, these poor children, they had such a big life ahead of them.
I didn't think of it like that.
No. I was like, oh, wow. Oh, of course, it's so Marissa to die.
Yeah, and then you
You
have
know?
the Goonberries in our life, like Aunt and John, who are like, oh my God, I love season 3 to end because Marissa dies. I'm like,
Right.
how dare you? How dare you? She's a vital part.
She's a huge, probably one of the biggest parts of the show.
Ugh.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so at the OC County
Yes.
said, can you talk about all the Twilight cameos
Yes,
in the
we can.
series?
Jackson Rathbone,
And
Nikki
then-
Reed.
Made an edit.
Oh my God, I love it.
Okay, so put side by sides. Justin Chon played Big Korea.
Oh, yes. He's what the hell's his name in Twilight? Eric. Thank you. Yes.
Yep. This is so wonderful, these visuals. Nikki Reed played Sadie.
Sadie, yeah.
We meet Sadie.
I like Sadie a lot.
Do you meet her in 2 episodes or 3 episodes? Rosalie.
Yeah.
Jackson Rathbone, who played Justin Jasper.
Jasper.
And then Jose Zuniga played Jason Spitz, Mr. Molina.
Oh, Mr. Molina. Yeah, he's in everything. He's literally in everything.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And then, of course, we have Volchak,
Volchuk, who is
James.
Yeah. Oh my God, so many Twilight cameos.
I look how different Cam looks as
But
James.
he does look.
No.
but he is him.
No,
you know?
I know, but it's just this
No,
picture.
I know they make them super pale and everything.
This was such an amazing.
Thank you for sending that.
Thank you
So true.
much.
It's everyone crossed over.
Yeah. Did I say there was going to be more After Dark comments? Crap. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. At AAW315. Knowing what you know, what part of season 3 so far has choked you up the most?
The senior photo last week,
The senior photo, like I said, we got emotional with that. And
or the wedding photos. Not wedding. What?
the wedding photos.
What was? Hold on. Ryan's bar mitzvah photos.
Yeah. And that's what friends are for.
Mhm.
And then, sorry, people, if I'm like, why don't you have your facts straight? But there was it the college episode with Berkeley?
When Ryan and Marissa are going to go to college together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they slow dance and they're like, oh, and yeah. And they're like, oh, we're going to check out Berkeley together. And it's like, oh my God, Marissa, you're not going to college.
You're not getting anywhere near that.
I cried at that. Class
Yeah.
photo cried at. Yeah. That's definitely
Yeah. This season alone is just a lot with Marissa.
like knowing what you know.
Knowing what you know, and you're like, oh man.
You're just kind of waiting. and you know it's
Sucks.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be really tough now that I like really have a true relationship with her.
I know.
But first time around, I didn't.
Right?
And I knew what happened to her first time around too. And I was like, oh man, I wonder how they're going to play this out.
Wait, you did know?
I did know, but I thought she killed herself.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why that is.
Like
someone in high school told me about it, like that she dies, and got misconstrued my information. So I knew she died, just like Ingrid. And everyone knows that she dies. Unfortunately, that's like the biggest spoiler with this show. It's like the biggest thing that happens with this show.
Yeah.
So this time around, it's like I really am Team Marissa, and I think I'm gonna be just even more devastated.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. Shit.
I know.
No.
It's going to be like, but like we said, we really want to have our OC fam in person
Yeah.
come on for that. Especially like Sam and Bobby, they love Marissa at times. I saw,
Most times.
I forgot who posted. Maybe it was Everything the OC, but they posted, maybe not sure. Well, it doesn't matter. This is after dark, right? They posted who your favorite villain is. And so many, did you see that posted?
No, people put
They
Marissa?
asked. No, we will
No.
put Julie.
Julie, but their favorite villain.
Yeah, I put Oliver.
Yeah, I think he's probably one of my favorite. He's the most interesting villain.
He
To
was
me.
so awful, but he was so entertaining.
Yeah, and he was a mystery. Like, what was he about? Is he telling
Yeah.
the truth? We don't know. Like,
Yeah.
do people put Julie? I mean, I can see why. She starts out as for sure a villain.
I know, but you
Doesn't
know what?
end that way though.
She could have killed Caleb. She didn't.
She could have killed Caleb, right, multiple times.
But maybe, you know what? I mean, you don't have to be a villain and kill someone.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Do you have any other thoughts or comments?
Oh God. So that we get end of Johnny in 2 episodes.
Yeah.
It's super exciting, but also for my heart, I'm like,
But
oh,
that's what I'm
man.
saying. Like
then it just
That's
starts.
when Marissa
It's
really,
it's the end of it all. It's done from there.
pretty much. We have like this spiral, and then again at the end, redeems, and then it's
Right, because
She does graduate.
She does graduate, which is great for her.
Mhm.
But I mean, I'm assuming, I don't remember how it plays out. I know her and Ryan don't stay together for the most part. I mean, I know they try and like get back together towards the end of the season, but obviously I know she dates Volchuk.
It's coming. I mean, we're very
So I'm
close.
like, oh wow, it is Johnny. Johnny, that whole thing makes her have a complete 180 of emotion and reality. And she dates Volchok. Like, what? Out of all people in the fucking world?
So she gets so dark.
So dark.
And I'm actually excited to, not excited because I don't like the downfall of Mercy,
No.
but excited to see like how this all unfolds again because Sadie comes.
Right. And I really liked Sadie. I liked her for Ryan, but it was only like a temporary thing.
I mean, it was so short-lived.
It was so short-lived. But I
Yeah.
remember really liking that first time around only because I was so bothered by Marissa, so I didn't want him to be with her.
Yeah.
But now this time around, I'm like, oh, well, I kind of like them together. So it's
I
going to
wonder
be
how
sad.
you'll feel though.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I know. I'm excited to rewatch
Yeah.
because I feel like towards this end of the show is what I remember more because it's what I've watched more recently, even though it was a very quick span of time that I watched the show. Because we watched like 3 or 4 episodes a night sometimes. So like
We did,
everything would
yeah.
be like so quick. It was like we were literally binge watching the show.
Yeah.
So a lot of it I don't remember, but more towards the end, it's easier to come back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Hope you guys are too.
Yeah. Send us more of your after
Love
dark
this part.
talk.
Guys, this was awesome.
Because like we said, like I was freaking eating a gummy, but we're on
Yeah,
Hinge.
we're on-
It's like
we're on
clearly I'm not
personal level
like
now.
caring about if I'm using right terms or word.
Right,
Like,
we're
it's just-
friends here.
Right. It's a free for all.
Free fall.
But we like hearing from you.
Definitely.
Okay.
Bye.
Till next week.